the management of Clapton CFC, the men's team, right? After getting tonked 6-2, would that be fair?
Yeah, 6-2.
Yeah,
6-2.
Tompkins
Game of 2 offs.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely,
Okay.
Great season.
How have you recovered from last season?
It's still a work in progress, I guess, because the season is 2 weeks away, because obviously we're in Germany next week. In terms of strength and depth, I think we're stronger than last year. I think in terms of our philosophy, how we always wanted to play, a big part of our play last season was Jake and Josh out wide, Lewis when he played, both Lewises in fact. So we've added a few youngsters with pace, because we're going to be in a bigger pitch, as I kind of reiterated before. So I think the key to winning a lot of games will be in the wide areas. As long as we kind of compete through the middle and we're passing how we usually pass on a straight dog, I think we can definitely cause teams in that league a lot of problems.
Yeah. Just on the theme of last season, our expectations were very high. Don't get relegated, establish a team, and etc.
No. Did too bad, did all right, good we do.
I think you achieved those.
Yeah, done all right.
Right. I mean, this season, what's been your thinking?
I think again, be competitive every game. I'll say, if we've been honest, we would like to be up there. Mm-hmm. Whether we can win it or not, I think that will get probably decided in around Christmas time. We look at it again halfway through the season, see where we're at. But I mean, before balls keeping kit beginning of the season, I'll say be competitive and be in and around it around Christmas time, and then from there we reevaluate and go again.
Yeah, we're in the FA Vase this time as well, so that's an important trophy to us. Tough first draw, but yeah, we want to have a nice cup run as well if we can. But the league, we just want to be competitive, and we can. We know half the teams in the league already, so including this one.
Yeah, but if we're focusing now on the North West London game, they set themselves up exactly the same way in all the games that they've played. I mean, 3 up, press really high, lots of pace coming through. We didn't play our full team today, and they did a lot of changes as well. I mean, what's the kind of the plan? We're 2 weeks away from the season beginning, but what are you sensing?
In terms of the squad today, obviously that was available. I mean, if we had a few kind of late pull-outs this morning in respect to kind of the team we thought we were going to put out today. But again, I mean, if we were to pick our team, because obviously we had a Stonewall game, which will now be rearranged, but we had an idea of our starting 11 pretty much, and we're pretty much all on the same page. And you'd probably say, but maybe 4 or 5, maybe 6 of the players who started today would be in our first 11. So again, it's all about opportunities really. We try and be fair. Players will come training, they're persistent in their training, look good in training. We try and give them an opportunity. It's tough to come into this sort of game, it is, but evidently this is the level that you need to be at. You need to kind of show what you can do, and obviously you don't want to stick out like a sore thumb, because they will isolate you, which they did in the second half. They will see weaknesses and pry on them, and that's what they did in the second half. Yeah. So I think obviously they're going to be one of the teams that's up there in this league. So obviously it's not the great result. If we look at it, kind of was a few individual errors, which kind of makes the score kind of not what it really should have been on a balance of play. But we know obviously when it puts ahead of what we need to do, and I think we're well prepared, kind of ready for the season.
Stu, how's pre-season gone?
Yeah, it's been alright. We've got some more space to train in this year, so thank you for that. And it's definitely working. We'll be able to practice and train the way we want to play. We saw a lot of glimpses of that in this game in the first half, so we'll be able to establish that. Obviously going into the stadium as well this year, a much wider pitch, if it's our job to make sure they do, but if we play the way we can play with the wingers and the space out on that big stadium pitch, we're going to be alright out there. But no, we've done well. We've uncovered a couple of starlets. I think Sham should take the glory for some of that. So we've got a couple of great new lads coming through, and Josh's brother Noah looks a player already as well. So we're pleased with the hardcore of our team has stayed, and we've brought in some new people. Billy Wise, so some trusted old hands as well. But some of the youngsters is very exciting, and some of the football we're playing at training. I mean, you've been down a couple of times and seen it. We're looking good. We just need to transfer that to the pitch really. And a couple of the other pre-season games we showed it really well. Last week against Peckham, we were strong. We should have been about 12-0 up, shouldn't we, in the first half. So yeah, Walthamstow,
Yeah.
really well. So we're pleased.
Yeah,
We're
of
happy.
course. It's
We're
all about
happy.
a front line of
we're happy.
the front three, that Steph, Elliot, Sherwin, and Josh. Come on, they'll make a big difference
Yeah,
today. You know
of
what I mean? In any team, you know, you take the front three out of kind of Liverpool or City. You know what I mean? It's going to be the same sort of effect. So we know we've got strength and depth coming in and balance, and it's going to be a real kind of struggle to get into the 16 this year.
Shan, you've been a talent spotter, I see. Yeah, right. You know, when you're not driving trains, what are you doing? Or is it, I don't think Crossrail's built yet, so you're not driving trains.
No, we're partly built. We're getting there slowly but surely. No, I think it's been a joint effort, to be honest. They came training. Obviously, some of them got recommended to us. Some of them I knew from a friend who's their younger son. And we just come down and do it in stages. Let's see how you get on in the trials. Done well in the trials. Let's see how you get on in the friendly and training. Done really well there as well. So it's in stages, but to be fair to them, they're fearless.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? 16, 17, I think Bilal's 20. Really fearless.
Yeah.
The
Noah's
first season in men's football, they've got no fear. They're going out there, scoring goals, getting assists, and not one of them has had a bad game yet. So the senior boys obviously got to watch out. Obviously, the young boys are coming up, and really and truly, they've done better than we thought. We always knew they would be good players, but sometimes as a young player, you don't always have that consistency there. A bit of pressure. Obviously, we get big crowds as well, but they held their own, and I'm so happy. Seriously,
it's good.
That's one of the things I'm so happy about. We brought some youngsters through,
And Jack, we should mention Jack as well,
as well. Yeah,
quality keeper.
got new goalkeeper.
So you have kind of kept the core of the team.
We have, yeah.
And you brought new players in. The blend, and that's kind of we're going to find out through the season. But how do you unwind, Jeff, after a season where kind of you spring
yes.
coil
Did we have a break?
constantly?
Did we have a break?
Not really. When did the
We
season
didn't stop
finish?
talking, did we?
To the end of
Yeah.
what? End of May, didn't we?
End of May, yeah.
We're back planning by mid-June, I think.
We
So
had one weekend off with no talking. And that, wasn't it?
I think whereas the second season, it's always more organised, isn't it? We've got a 2-hour slot now. Bigger pitch. We've got
In the
identity
stadium.
the way we played in the first season. We want to continue that second season. We added fresh blood. So no, it's going well. It's going well.
In terms of kind of the fixtures, we're going to have close on something like about 35, 40, maybe 40 games if the World Cup games come off. So you're going to need a bigger squad. You're going to need a squad that's constantly fit as well.
yeah.
How's that kind of? What's your planning and what's your thinking around the squad?
I mean, we've got a good connection with Hayland and Jollof Sports as well. We've also got into the league. We just left. Now, obviously, we've spoken to them previous about players maybe on the fringe of ours, maybe possibly registering for them or trying to get minutes on the Sunday. We've got a few, Stu and Sham, we've got friends in Sunday league team. So it's about keeping the core fit because, as we're aware, when your team's on a run, you tend to stay with the same 16 sort of 18. So again, it's about kind of motivation, keeping people in training, talking to them, being honest, seeing where the situation is in terms of who's in front of them and what they have to do to make the squad. Because it can be a simple case of someone's away one week, whatever it is, someone comes in, takes a shirt, and they're going to keep the shirt. So in that sort of sense, we're training with pretty much 30 guys every week. And everyone who kind of was here last season has registered this season. So in terms of the squad, we've definitely got the numbers. Just about keeping them, making sure they're sharp and ready, focused to when they do get the opportunity to come in and try and obviously take someone's spot.
Yeah, I mean, our club continues to develop.
Yep.
And you look behind you, kind of, our women's
That's
team is
great.
warming up and
That's
inaugural
great.
season. I mean, it's kind of,
Really good.
it's a really kind of exciting
that's
kind of situation. There's 1,461 members now, right? And all those people who haven't renewed, Jeff, tell them to renew. Right? Kind of, there is this kind of sense of anticipation, but the euphoria of last season and kind of, I'm not sure any of our kind of, dodgy tickers can take it. Right? And last minute goals and,
It's great memories, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great history.
It probably
you know what
won't
I mean?
be beaten. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
If you're talking about kind of the shirts or how they sold and winning the league in the last game and
1,200 people.
the highest attendance
Last time, true.
and whatnot. Yeah, it probably wouldn't be beaten. But again, we're going into new grounds, so going to kind of new experiences. We're going to be playing new teams, new stadiums, new away trips. Again, it's just about coming in with new enthusiasm, coming with an open mind, and like Sham says, we'll just take it. Traditionally, I don't really like using cliches, but game by game, see where we are come Christmas and assess it. A cup run would be great, I think we're in 3 cups this season. So yeah, we're going to take it game by game. The squad who we have now probably won't be the squad we have at the end of the season, but that is football. Unfortunately, we'll add as and when if we feel we need to across the season. So yeah, we're just going to take it game by game, and it's great to see, as you said before, kind of the women's team we were playing on Sundays. So the club will always build the community feel. As you said, members joining all the time, and that's what the aim is for the club, isn't it? Embracing the community and moving forward.
Yeah. But we're really looking forward to the season. Yeah. There is this kind of sense of anticipation and kind of a withdrawal symptom of kind of, what have we been doing with our kind of Saturdays? We're really looking forward to it, and give us just a little bit of that kind of euphoria, and that'll be just enough, right?
Yeah,
not too much.
I think that's the Clapton way. There's always drama in a game.
I think it'll always be
a bit of
high-scoring
drama.
games.
Yeah.
That will change.
And sin bins this year, so Sham's in trouble this year.
Right.
I tell you, even coaches can be sin bins. So.
Just before we finish off, the management team. There's Yassin's not here. He's
Holiday.
right? But you're in management now of 5, including Tolga.
Yeah.
So it's a big management team as well as a big squad.
Yeah.
How's that working?
We're generally always on the same page. We've been a 5 team from how long now? Since quite a while.
Yes.
Since
Yeah,
and we're very open and honest with each other. So if there is anything, we do get it off our chest.
We do talk openly. Yeah.
So everyone's input is valid. It's no sort of hierarchy. I'll put it to the guys. What do they think? And obviously, if they outnumber me, we'll go with what they say. And that's how I've always played it. And it's worked well last season. So why rock the boat or change?
To be honest, where we're all working as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
1 or 2 of us might be missing the match days or friendly, but at least we know we've got hands on, the body's there to cover it. So I say the same thing every week, let's drop the gaffer, but it never works. So,
so there is a power discord.
You need to get fit first.
Sham, you've not come on yet.
He did. He got injured.
I got injured. I played 2 games. The second game I got injured.
That's convenient because Jeff was saying that you're going to be a bit iffy in the squad. All right, look, it's been great. We're really looking forward to the season, and let's see what it brings. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.